Hey guys, Everything Technology here, and being an online content creator and a college student, I spend a lot of time sitting down on my setup, either editing a really long video or typing up an annoying research paper. If you're in the same shoes, here's some accessories that can definitely improve your workflow and productivity. Kicking it off is a Logitech Craft, and it ain't cheap at its $200 price tag, but in my opinion it is justifiable if you use it to its full potential. The Craft offers a premium typing experience and a huge dial that adapts to different applications for all you creative professionals. Design wise, the Craft is a full-size keyboard that comes in a matte gray finish and features rounded sides which truly give it a minimal but yet unique look to it. The keyboard's body is mostly composed out of plastic, but you can find an aluminum bar on the top of the keyboard that holds all the electronics. Overall, this keyboard is built very well and there's little flex to the body. The most important part about any keyboard is the typing experience, and this definitely delivers. Each key has this round design that in a way molds your fingertips to help you with your typing experience, and it actually kind of does for my testing. Also, this keyboard is backlit, and a cool feature that this keyboard has is a proximity sensor, so every time you put your hand anywhere near the keyboard, the backlight turns on, which is really dope and is useful at night. Okay, now let's actually talk about why this keyboard is really expensive, and depending on who you are, overpriced AF. And that's because of the dial, or you can call it a crown. The creative input dial adapts to the application that you're using and is touch sensitive, allowing you to feel for a more efficient and immersive workflow. And it really is. For example, you can adjust the brightness in Photoshop, change the stroke with Adobe Illustrator, navigate through the timeline on Final Cut, and if you want, switch between different tabs on Chrome. On top of that, all the function keys are customizable to your liking. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but this keyboard is wireless, and in my usage it lasts about a month, which is pretty decent, and it's rechargeable via its USB-C port. Overall, if you take full advantage of this keyboard, it might actually be a good investment, or again, overpriced AF. Next, we have the iQnix aluminum laptop stand. This elevates your laptop at a 60-degree angle for a comfortable typing and viewing experience. It also helps your laptop running cooler when doing intensive tasks such as editing a really long video. The stand is composed mostly out of metal, which feels and looks premium, and you'll find rubber pads on the bottom so that it can help prevent scratches from your laptop. It is really sturdy, and honestly it just gets the job done, so you should definitely check this out. As a video editor, I always have my audio monitoring headphones around me, so next is the Satechi headphone stand. It has a beautiful aluminum body, and it can seamlessly blend in most setups since you can pick it up in multiple colors. Unlike a typical headphone stand, this one offers 3 USB 3.0 ports, which is definitely a nice addition. Another cool feature is that behind the headphone stand, there's a plastic area you can tie up your cables if you have wired headphones, or you can use it for your wired earphones. Overall, this headphone stand is very minimal, and it can be a great addition to almost any setup. Moving on is the Logitech MX Master 2S. This is honestly my favorite mouse right now. It has a huge profile with precisely curved sides to ergonomically fit your right hand. As for colors, you can find it in graphite like the one I have here, midnight teal, and a light gray. From the textured thumb rest to the precisely curved sides, you can definitely tell Logitech put some time into designing this mouse. Around the mouse, you'll find 5 customizable buttons. On the top are the typical left and right clickers, and the scroll wheel which doubles up as a button, and above that is a mode selection button. To the left of the mouse, you'll find the rest of the customizable buttons, including a side scroll wheel and a thumb rest which doubles up as a gesture button. The mouse hooks up to your PC or Mac through Bluetooth, but it also comes with a USB dongle if you don't have that available. It can pair up to 3 devices seamlessly, and you can switch between those 3 devices by flipping the mouse around, where you have 3 different selections. And a really cool feature that differentiates MX Master 2S from other mices is the fact that it has Logitech Flow that lets you seamlessly control 2 computers with 1 mouse and copy and paste content between them, which is kind of revolutionary when you think about it, and it does this through Logitech software. Another big selling point to this mouse is the fact that it has Logitech's brand new 4000 dpi precision sensor that tracks virtually any surface, even glass, and you can adjust it through Logitech's options software. And speaking of the software, there you have the capability of customizing each and every button, adjusting the sensitivity of the scroll wheels and other sensors. And you can program what each customizable button does depending on the application. Another cool feature that this mouse has is fast scrolling. If you flip the scroll wheel, it would automatically activate and go back to its usual settings. But my favorite feature on this mouse is the side scroll wheel. And just like the other buttons, it is customizable, but I find it very useful while editing video. It allows you to smoothly scroll through the timeline, and if you're a video editor, you will completely understand where I'm coming from, and this will be really useful. To conclude, this is a wonderful mouse for any creative professionals, and it's definitely worth its steep price point in my opinion. Storage is extremely important for most students and especially creators, and my drive of choice is a WD My Passport. I really like the minimal design of this drive, but the only downside is the glossy half of the body is a huge scratch magnet. I prefer a full matte finish. As for build quality, it's built very well, but I wouldn't recommend you drop this on really hard surfaces because it is composed mostly out of plastic and you can damage the electronics inside, because I do have a friend who did. You can get this drive anywhere from 1 to 4 terabytes, but I opted for the 2 terabyte variant for my own videos when I'm traveling, as well as for school and work. Anyway, I've been using this for a couple months now and it's been very reliable, so if you're looking for some sort of like external storage, definitely look into this because it really does get the job done. Thanks for watching. If this video hits 300 likes, I'd be more than happy to give away one of the products I featured to one of you guys. If you have any additional questions or feedback, drop them down below. This is Victor with another Everything Technology video. See you soon. Bye.